Hey, what's good everyone, and welcome back to FP Stix's channel. I am MarkSunIRL, a streamer and occasional YouTube content creator for Pokemon Go PvP. And today I'll be shoutcasting FP Stix's battles as he recovers from surgery. So Taylor, hope you are doing well, and we all hope to see you soon. It's also the weekend after GoFest, so if you're watching this video, hope you had a fantastic weekend. A lot of shinies, a lot of legendaries, a lot of hundos. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these battles. All right, so we're gonna get into this footage here, and it looks like we're leading Frostlass with a Mana Buzz and Whiscash backline. Very, very solid team. Frostlass being very deadly in the Remix Cup with a lot of energy and shield advantage, so picking up a sort of negative lead against a Roserade, but the opponent opts to swap out directly into a hard counter. Kind of a risky move here, but I wonder if there's another Dark in the back potentially, so gonna bring in the Whiscash over here. Very nice play, I like that, and the Obstagoon opts to take the first Avalanche, which is even better, so most likely gonna double up here and be able to threaten a little bit of health off of that Roserade before bringing in the Mana Buzz to really hard wall it. So gonna double up on the Mud Bomb right there. Really like that play. Opponent decides to let that one go. So biggest counter to Frostlass. Feels like it's removed though, unless there's a fire in the back maybe, but I don't think there would be. I'm gonna go straight for the Blizzard here. So okay, opponent does shield that. I am not a boom person, but that would have been very hilarious to start off the video. I'm gonna wait the switch timer out right now and bring in the Mana Buzz. Mana Buzz is going to hard wall this Roserade here. Roserade can do a little bit of damage with those weather balls, but overall Mana Buzz with that bulkiness and the Aerial Ace is going to be very threatening. And opponent has a Frostlass of their own, so this is not a great situation for the opponent right here. But do you have to retain a little bit of health on this Mana Buzz? Oof, takes the Dark Pulse right there. You just shield and snarl down, right? This is fantastic. Okay, yeah, this is not great for the opponent. Is going to bring in the Frostlass to get a little bit of value off of it. Can kind of see why that would be good there, just in case the Mana Buzz has to deal with the energy from the Roserade. The Weather Ball doesn't actually KO right there, and it's going to be able to reach the Avalanche. So all you have to do right now is keep the one shield, get farmed down, and you're going to probably CMP tie here on the Aerial Ace, and that's going to end the game. So really well played right there. Opponent didn't have too far to go right there, but could have stayed in with the Roserade for sure, but definitely exposed themselves by bringing in that Obstagoon right away. Frostlass could kind of run free. So Shadow Victory Belt in the second game here. Now you don't win this unless it's the zero shield, but opponent actually chickens out, which is very interesting. You can win this as Shadow Vic in the 1-0 shield, so kind of another decision, right, by the opponent to bring in the Obstagoon right away. Does have to shield this up. This would KO the Frostlass here, and it's going to try to get either a shield advantage or a health advantage before swapping out. Throwing on the 4th Powder Snow right there, so really like that. And does the opponent shield this? No, they don't. So you can safely bring in the Whiscash right now. Kind of the same play that we saw in the first game here. Double up on those Mud Bombs, really threaten the health here. And this is kind of in Mudshot down territory, so this is fantastic. So gonna keep going for the energy buildup. Opponent gets very impatient, decides to just bring in the Shadow Vic right away. Which makes sense, right? Because the Shadow Vic kind of has to have some value right there, and now it's gonna eat 2 Mud Bombs. I think you just let this go, right? Yeah, okay. So you just let this go, and you bring back in the Obstagoon. The Obstagoon might get farmed down. Okay, no, they're gonna throw some energy. Absolutely fine. You now have a Frostlass that has two pretty big threats removed from it. So might as well come here and potentially farm down. No, gonna absorb the energy with the Mana Buzz. Also a great call here. Night Slash. Okay, yeah, Night Slash not gonna do a whole lot. Opponent probably anticipating the Frostlass to come in, and they have a Tropius in the back. Okay. Yeah, that team didn't make any sense, but that's okay. So picking up a pretty neutral lead here. The Fire Punches are super effective from the Digger Speed, but the Avalanches hurt even worse. So gonna let this first one go. That's okay. Interesting play here. Opponent decides to swap in. Okay. I don't like that play if you're the opponent. I think if you were gonna commit to that, you might as well try for another Fire Punch, but okay. Is gonna go for the Avalanche bait, does get the shield. Opponent right now is gonna throw Avalanches just to be in that range, but you have such an energy advantage. You could potentially, now that they're locked in, you could just go double Shadow Ball here to guarantee the KO. And that would be great. Yeah, so this is exactly what Taylor's doing right here, going for the Shadow Ball. Opponent is obviously not gonna call it, but they're gonna get outpaced here to the Shadow Ball. And nice overfarm as well. So gonna have a 1 Powder Snow advantage over the next Pokemon. You could even safe swap out of here if they bring back in the Digger Speed just to see what else is there, but might as well stay at this point. Oh, they have a Charmer. Okay. Oh, this is not, well, this is not the worst situation, right? So you do have to bring this in, but the Wigglytuff will get to a move. So oh my god. Okay, so they bring in the Digger Speed here. I don't know who actually wins this matchup, but it's 2 very bulky Pokemon throwing. I guess Foul Play is pretty efficient, but Fire Punch on a non-stab Pokemon, not the best move ever. I'm gonna guess that the Diggersby might get outpaced here because foul play is just such an energy efficient move here. And let's see how much it does to this Diggersby. Okay, it does do quite a bit. It does a lot more than the fire punches, but the fire punches cost less. But at this point, anyways, you can see the Diggersby already at under half health while the Mana Buzz is still in the green. So I guess at this point you just bank a you can probably bank a move, hit the Wigglytuff with it, and then go into your Whiscash. So let's see what happens here. Is going to be able to get the Aerial Ace off. Maybe trying to Snarl down just in case. Okay, it still KOs. So, okay, fast swapping into the Blizzard. Very nice. This is actually really good. Probably caught the opponent off guard here, but the opponent has to throw a move here, which is very nice. And you have the Aerial Ace already on the Mana Buzz. So really well played right there. Able to avoid the Wigglytuff versus Mana Buzz matchup, which is very miserable. Even if I think overall the Whiscash might have had a better matchup against the Diggersby in general. So really well played right there. Let's go Frostlass into Wigglytuff. So this is kind of where you want to see it, right? Can't really swap out into anything. So just going to stay in against this Wigglytuff. Now, most Charm players that I know, and not judging of course, but they are annoying. They will double shield the Wigglytuff. Let's see how this plays out. Oh, they actually take it. Okay, so I stand corrected. Can't get the farm down actually in the 0 shield, so is gonna have to go for an Avalanche. They will shield this one for sure, just to make sure that they maintain switch advantage, but they swap out first. Okay, I did not see if we had enough energy for an Avalanche right there, but this is like kind of a green light to bring in the Mana Buzz, right? So they do have they have a Charmer and they have a Steel counter. What if they have a Fighter in the back or something? Maybe a Goon of their own. Be interesting there. You definitely have to have a solid answer for, or maybe 2 solid answers for a Steel type if you are in the lead. And yep, gonna take this Blizzard here. Does quite a bit, but your Mana Buzz is so tanky right here. Gonna be able to get a double up here, and you have something to throw. Oh, okay, you have something to throw at this Wigglytuff. They actually aggressively swap back into their Wigglytuff, so this is really nice. Now that the opponent is locked in, you can bring in any counter that you wish. So, oh, it's gonna be a Beedrill. Okay, that makes sense. I like that. This Aerial Ace is going to hurt though. So do they shield this up? They do. Okay, so this opens up kind of a clear path for Whiscash to come in. Now Mud Bomb is going to be neutral here because of the bug typing, but 2 Mud Bombs here should deal just enough of the damage that, okay, Taylor going to go straight for the Blizzard here. Okay, that was a little bit fast. Might be an X Scissor Bait. That's really good. Could have shielded right there, I suppose, just to be safe, but I think overall the footage is pretty quick. So all right, able to mud-shot down the Whiscash when it comes back in. Really well played right there. Okay, Frostlass and the Frostlass mirror. Oh, I hate this mirror so much. So I'm gonna have to see, you know, usually if you get a Powder Snow through though, and you both throw the same moves, you will be in a really good spot. But let's see what the opponent does here. Okay, let's go for the Avalanche. I would shield there too. I think Taylor would respond. Yeah, he would respond with the Avalanche here. It makes a lot of sense. I've never no-shielded an Avalanche on a Frostlass mirror because I just get way too scared. One Shadow Ball basically will one-shot another Frostlass, and that would put us in a really bad spot. Especially this team, which is kind of weak to a Frostlass with a shield or energy advantage in the back. So gonna go for the Avalanche once again. So right now we are ahead. Gonna be able to outpace the Shadow Ball. Really well done right there. And this is going to one-hit KO, and now the opponent's in a really bad spot, right? You basically have 2.5 Pokemon. Is going to bring in the Mana Buzz. I wonder if you throw it. You could throw an Avalanche here and go into your own Mana Buzz just to check what's in the back, right? So, an opponent is not swapping out. So this is kind of a good move here. And Aerial Ace just does absolutely nothing. So all that energy that the opponent came in to farm is going to be completely useless here. I wonder what they have in the back here that they're so scared of this. So, okay, gonna CMP tie here. Can you Snarl down? I don't know if you can. That's a really aggressive Snarl down because it's so bulky. Oh, they have a Diggersby in the back. Okay, so this game is pretty much over at this point. So opponent had pretty much the same team, right? So had a Frostlass with the Mana Buzz in the back, but they have a different choice of I was gonna say Mud Boy, but I would say Ground Boy. Battle Bill will get mad at me if I call Diggersby a Mud Boy as well. So okay, and these foul plays, we've seen this matchup already in the previous in one of the previous battles. These foul plays are absolutely going to chunk away, and I think we're pretty safe to just keep our Mana Buzz in here. Might swap to the Whiscash if you want a little bit of safety, just because you know that the other Mana Buzz can't KO your own. So going to take one more Fire Punch. I kind of anticipate a foul play throw, and then maybe just go to Whiscash to be safe. Almost nothing could go wrong here though, so I don't really anticipate anything going awry. So gonna take out the Diggersby, gonna come in here and just savagely snarl down the Mana Buzz. So yeah, so really well played right there. Able to get a little bit ahead in the Frostlass mirror. Oh, picking up a lead against the Bomb Snow. So this is not the worst, right? Abomasnow needs 7 Powder Snows to get to their actual damaging move. But they can also bait to get a shield and get a hit on energy that way, so, or effective energy that way. So gonna go for the Avalanche here. Of course, Abomasnow's gonna shield. It's gonna hurt a lot, and they do go for the bait here. So they are gonna CMP tie. Okay, so maybe Taylor playing for the extra Powder Snow here, but it's, you know, it's 5 for Weather Ball, 7 for the Energy Ball, so they would potentially CMP, and you see a cast form in the back. Okay, so this is not a great situation, but they do eat the Shadow Ball, which is very nice. And I think, yeah, I think swapping into Mana Buzz there is the smartest thing to do here. You can't bring in Whiscash, the cast form, you would just get absolutely annihilated. So let's see how this goes. Probably need to probably want to double up before you throw, just so you have a move to throw at the Abomasnow. Okay, very nice. So he's gonna go for it. And I don't expect a shield here from the opponent, so gonna bring in the Abomasnow here. They're probably gonna get farmed a little bit before they throw. Okay, all right, that is a decision. Okay, so this is Wallower's team. I don't know about coming into a loaded Mana Buzz here, but that's their choice. Gonna have to shield this. Okay, all right. Is gonna farm some energy. This is probably an Ice Beam because I think Jellies in this format carry double nukes. Okay, so it is an Ice Beam. How does the opponent win this? Okay, you're just gonna annoyingly mud bomb them down here, right? Shadow Ball's gonna hurt, but Whiscash is very tanky. Okay, we're gonna bring in the Abomasnow. You have the Avalanche loaded. Okay. Gonna Power Snow down, and then you could just, I think you could race it to the Shadow Ball here, right? Okay, yeah, you do. Frost that's OP though. Clear, be able to sweep the backline right there. Yeah, that was a decision by the opponent. Okay, all right. I'm not getting pranked, so let's go. Oh no. Okay, Shadow Machamp lead. This is an incredibly uncomfortable matchup. Every Shadow Machamp that I know, including myself, goes for a cross chop right here, and it's just the worst, right? Okay, yeah, it is a cross chop. But if they do, oh, they swapped out actually. Okay, so they're not interested in playing the 2 shield. I guess Shadow Machamp could potentially beat the Frostlass right in the 2 shield, just because the counters are going to deal quite a bit of damage. So is going to bring in the Mana Buzz against the Whiscash. I guess you are down a shield, so yeah, you have to bring in the Mana Buzz here just to be able to preserve the Frostlass. Like, Mana Buzz would also get crushed in the 2 shield versus Machamp. I guess your end goal is to line up the Machamp onto the Whiscash, just because the Mud Bombs are going to be able to do just enough damage to be a little bit threatening here, but you're going to get countered down here, I think. Can you hit another Air Lace? Oh, you can't. Okay. Okay, have to bring in the Whiscash here, and this is going to hurt quite a bit, but I think you don't have another choice. Okay, it's going to CMP tie here. Probably no reason not to throw a Rock Slide. Okay, yeah. And then they're going to CMP tie. Probably goes to Whiscash right away because the Machamp would outpace to another Rock Slide. Okay, gets a little bit of maybe screen lag right there. Knockout Battle Lag, but okay, it has a Hypno. Okay, this is not great. Gonna go for double Mud Bomb here. Can you Mud Shot? Okay, you can definitely not Mud Shot down. You probably have to go for the nuke here. This is just a punch though, so you just have to worry about, oh, it's an Ice Punch. Okay, that's not great. You do have to worry about getting countered down again. Okay, I don't see how we win this because you give like 2 counters of energy to this Machamp. Can't. Okay, almost a great overfarm right there, but unfortunately this Machamp does have a move. Is it a Rock Slide? I think I wasn't counting. Okay, it is. Okay, not a fantastic situation. I actually really like the opponent's play right there. Getting the shield advantage and then forcing the swap out so you can come and counter down the next thing, and that's always really annoying. So picking up a Melmetal lead. This is not the worst. You can live a Rock Slide on Frostlass, but it's very, very close, and it's also very uncomfortable. So gonna go for the bait here. Melmetal survives a Shadow Ball actually pretty comfortably. Okay, they do actually shield, so that's really nice. The Shadow Ball, I think, I want to say it does like 75%-ish, maybe a little bit less than that. So it's not the worst thing for Melmetal, but in this case, it does look like, are they gonna shield? Okay, they're gonna double shield this Melmetal and then farm down with a bunch of energy. But thankfully, we got our Mud Boy here. I expect the opponent here to superpower and swap out. Because if you are weak to Mud Boys in the front, you probably have some answers in the back, right? So, okay, does go to Machamp. Okay, well, I mean, there was a Machamp on the screen. That's cool. Okay, so that's gone. You can actually, because it's taken so little time to kill this Machamp, you can just swap out. Oh, it's a Shadow Dragonite. Okay. You have a shield advantage. I imagine Shadow Dragonite's very glassy, but here's the issue though. You obviously have to bring in the Mana Buzz. Is it going to outpace? No. Okay, you're going to get to double Foul Play right before it hits the second Dragon Claw, which is really nice. They get the throw right away. And then you can deal as much damage to this Melmetal as possible, because even Foul Play hurts it at this point, right? So you just save the shield for Whiscash. Fantastic play here. The Melmetal has the Thunder Shock down, which I don't think is going to happen. Yeah, he's forced to throw. And gonna take the Rock Slide out, but there's no other play here, right? You have to get to the Mud Bomb. This is probably a Rock Slide, just because they can't afford debuffing themselves. Okay, well, that's fine. I was going to say, you don't want to debuff yourself as the Melmetal, but I guess if you can only get to one move, you can only get to one move. But I don't know how much Mud Bomb does to Melmetal, if they could have survived that. But maybe the Mud Shots, maybe the ensuing Mud Shots would have also done quite a bit. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Okay, picking up another Frostlass lead. This time, Taylor playing for the extra Powder Snow. So this is really nice. And the opponent, unfortunately, goes for an Avalanche. So I think they get the Powder Snow back on the next one. So right now, even energy and even baiting scenario. So, man, this is super volatile. That looked like another free Powder Snow. It's going to shield this up again. It is Avalanche. So let's see what happens here. Okay, we're down shields. It's not great. Going to go for another Avalanche here. Do we get the shield? Okay, we do get the shield. Is this can't be Shadow Ball, right? Oh, it's an Avalanche! Go for the Shadow Ball. Okay, they bring in the Mana Buzz. This is super good. Okay, I think we just Avalanche here. Go into the Mana Buzz. Oh man, okay. Biggest wall to another Mana Buzz is a Mana Buzz of your own, and this is gonna be great because all that energy, even the snarls that they got right there, gonna be absorbed right here. Gonna double up here, and what Frostlass is going to want to come into this, right? So you're gonna have a Foul Play loaded probably by the time you get out of here. Gonna go for the Aerial Ace here. Oh, gets an undercharge in. Oh, that's okay. That's a really ambitious undercharge. Maybe you have to double up anyways, or maybe you have to throw another one anyways. So didn't want to risk it too much. Okay, opponent aggressively swaps in the Frostlass. Okay. All right. Yeah. What do they have in the back here? I mean, it's another Frostlass Mana Buzz core, right? So I imagine they have another. They have to have an anti-steal in the back. So at this point, though, okay, I guess you chunk the Whiscash, you come in, okay, or you just surrender. That's also cool. I was gonna say, I think there's not a way for the opponent to get out of that situation right there. You have like 3 relatively functional Pokemon, which is not great for them in any scenario. Okay, I was gonna say Stunfisk lead is probably the second best place you want to see it. You do live a discharge on Frostlass, but I think Stunfisk winds up dealing quite a bit of damage or forcing shields down. So it's nice that the opponent brought in a Frostlass on an energy disadvantage, but right there, they let the Avalanche go. Props to that opponent right there, calling it. And now we're in a bad spot. So we're gonna have to farm up. Oh, this is kind of tough. Can we double up on Avalanche here? Gonna have to go for it now. Opponent gets an extra Powder Snow through. So I think we're 2 away after this. Are they gonna see? Oh, they let it go. Okay, that's really good. That's really good for Mana Buzz's sake. This is really good. You have to line up the. Okay, I was gonna say you have to line up the Whiscash onto the Stunfisk right there. But okay, it's gonna swap aggressively into the Whiscash, being as inconspicuous as possible. Have to get to this Blizzard. Is this gonna KO? Hopefully this KOs. I know Wiggly. It doesn't KO Wiggly, but oh, it also doesn't KO the Clefable. Oh man, okay. If it's Meteor Mash, it's in a great spot, but oh, it's a Psychic. Okay, this is not great. Gonna bring in the Stunfisk, and our only answer to Stunfisk just got removed. Do we have health on the Frostlass? Okay, we do. We don't have any energy though. Okay, gonna get outpaced here to the Mud Bomb. Okay, and it's now Mana Buzz versus the World here. Mana Buzz is fairly tanky though, so even if these discharges are super effective, should still be relatively okay. Yeah, it doesn't do that much damage. You might need 3 foul plays to KO though. Oh, and you have a Clefable in the back. So actually, yeah, this is really bad because if you're the Stunfisk here, all you have to do here is you just deal as much damage with discharge as possible. You come and you snipe it down, right? This is no. What are you doing? Double up? Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I have no words. Alright then. Moving on to the next match. We have Frostlass versus Lickitung. Oh, this is terrible. terrible. Well, it's not the worst, but Lickitung does deal super effective damage, and it's very bulky, so gonna see how much damage one of these avalanches does to Lickitung. They do have to get to the Power Whip to deal like very significant charge move damage, but the licks themselves are going to add up quite a bit. Does try to make a catch here onto the Power Whip with the Mana Buzz. Really nice counting right there, but just barely missed it by maybe a snuck through a lick or something. But he's going to go for the Avalanche here. This is closer than I thought. So is the Lickitung going to shield? They're gonna expend the shield here. They might shield and farm down, but they do choose to throw here. This is probably a Body Slam though. Oh, it's another Power Whip. Okay, so I kind of miscounted right there. And it's gonna bring in the Mana Buzz here. This one, if they were energy dry, should be a Body Slam, so no problem. It's good that they're kind of staying in, but but if they're staying in, they probably have a flying answer. They're just ABA weak to it. So it's gonna undercharge this. Fantastic undercharge right there. It's gonna absorb a Body Slam here, but the Body Slam's kind of inconsequential. You're gonna get a bunch of extra energy here. No Charmers, please. Okay, okay. They bring in a Nidoqueen. This is not the best matchup for Mana Buzz, but with the 2 foul play advantage, you could probably foul play twice and then dip, right? Okay, Taylor opting to take the Poison Fang first, which I don't know if that's the best play, because just in case you have something that you need Mana Buzz to deal with, like they have grass in the back, you would have to preserve it a little bit more. But this is okay. This is just the Poison Fang, so we're gonna see their third Pokemon here. Oh, it's a Sableye. Okay, okay. Really nice. Okay, so not quite at the foul player right now. Gonna have to shield one of these no matter what, right? So is gonna have enough energy to double up on Mud Bomb. Man, this is gonna be very close. Does go for the foul play here. You're gonna be able to double up on both Mud Bombs. So shields will be down, but the Sableye will reach a foul play here before the fourth Mud Bomb, right? So okay, gonna get the last shield here. Is going to put the Sableye very, very low. Oh, the switch timer is up. Comes back in with the Mana Buzz. Oh, man. Okay. And then now, even if the opponent poison jabs down, can he get to the Earth Power here? Oh, my God. I think he had maybe six poison jabs right there. Okay, so this is a pretty good matchup. It's kind of bait dependent, though, but the drill runs are not going to KO. Taylor opting to throw on 7 here. It's going to be a CMP tie, so okay, it is the drill run. This is really nice though. If you showed a drill run, they have to bait again, right? So they would have to bait again, and then you would CMP. Okay, they take it. Okay, that was a okay. So they sack their B drill for a shield, and then instead of getting farmed down, they come in with the op screen, which is a direct counter. So you bring in the Whiscash. Very, very nice here. Beedrill pretty much useless at this point, has no energy, and then Obscure here going for the cross chop here. Probably should go for the Night Slash just to get the extra damage, but that's okay. And I think here, even if you soft lose this matchup, it's still fine, because you can just come in and like now what with Obstagoon eliminated, Frostlass seems to have a pretty good path, or either one of your Pokemon here, Frostlass or Mana Buzz would do pretty well, unless there's a water in the back. So let's see how this goes. Probably gonna let this one go. Don't see a reason not to. And then I think now you just come in with Frostlass and you just farm all the way down. So opponent might be close, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, gets the free energy right there. And they have a Mana Buzz in the back. Oh, try to do a swap here, but we weren't falling for it. Gonna always throw on the snarl animation. Opponent doesn't want the smoke right there. It clears right out. Oof. Okay, we got a Sableye lead here. This is terrible. So gonna go to Whiscash here, and they have a Wigglytuff. So is this Sableye double charm? Does that even make sense? Doesn't even make sense. Okay, probably not. Okay, so they have Sableye. You do want the Mana Buzz line on it. It does not look like it's going to happen this time because the Wigglytuff probably will shield at some point. So you are going to beat it to the next Mud Bomb, but this is probably where they shield and carry some energy in. So gonna have to come in with this Frostlass though, and it's not the worst. Oh no! Okay. Okay, I thought he disconnected right there, or had an unresponsive screen right there. Okay, I think you just powder snow this whole thing the whole way down. Like, you want to be a Sableye? You want to come in with some energy, dude? Come on, let's go. Bring it. What you got? Okay, brings in the Sableye. This is good. Sableye is probably not going to appreciate these avalanches at all, so gonna go for the avalanche. Opponent is going to shield. You probably swap in the swap in the Mana Buzz now. Oh, it's a Registeel. Okay. This is not great, but it's not the worst, right? You're not a hard wall to it. I think is Flash Cannon better? I think Flash Cannon is better. Focus Blast might be slightly better with the buff now, but this is going to be pretty close. But the good thing is you do get to 2 foul plays pretty much. 2-ish foul plays, right? For every 1.5 flash cannons, I think. So it's not terrible. It's not a bad trade-off here. So gonna go for another flash cannon. I don't think Reggie can lock on this down. Is Mandibuzz gonna win the 0 shield here? Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Well, I learned something new today. I'm gonna bring back in the Frostlass. Gonna shield this up. This is fine. We already had the massive energy advantage over the Sableye anyways, so gonna get to the Shadow Ball here. Okay, yeah, I think this should pretty much KO the Sableye. I don't think it's gonna survive with too much health left. Okay, great. Powder Stone down. Really, really well played right there. Did not know that with that energy advantage that Mandibuzz could just clear it out. So, okay, running into, was that Big ML? That was Big ML, wasn't it? Running into a Victory Bell here. Victory Bell does do pretty well here in the 1-0 shield, so probably it's going to shield and just Razor Leaf all the way down. These degenerate Shadow Vic players. Come on. Gonna bring in Mandibuzz to Hardwall and gonna bring in the Frostlass here. Okay, so probably has a much better answer to Mandibuzz, which I imagine is a flyer of some type, or an anti-flyer, some kind of steel maybe. So we're gonna go for the foul play here because of that energy advantage and the shield disadvantage. Oh my god. Okay, you shield. Okay, I think you shield this. You bring a bunch of energy in. Oh, this is gonna be very close here because the problem is the Vic has energy, right? So what's your last spot? Oh, it's a Machamp. Okay, gonna go for the Aerial Ace. This is a non-Shadow Machamp, so it's not gonna, you're not gonna nuke it with the Aerial Ace, but you're gonna go for double Aerial Ace here. Probably bait back out the Machamp with the Whiscash, right? Okay, really nice. They have to throw a move here. Okay, this is great. Now you just narrow down, use Aerial Ace. This is completely fine. So yeah, interesting team right there. Yeah, I don't know about that one. You probably just have to stay in, right? Can't really do a whole lot right there, but okay. There's gonna be the Leaf Blade, very, very close right there, but does have the move. I think Machamp maybe got 2 counters in that whole match, so was never out of move, was never relevant, just came in and absorbed some energy, so really well played right there. Okay, going Frostlass into Machamp. Another uncomfortable matchup here. 4, 5, 6. Okay, gonna go straight on 6, so they're not at the Rock Slide just yet. Opponent probably gonna draw a shield here. Is he okay? Gonna swap out this time. This is interesting. So opponent is at a cross chop. Probably has like 3 extra counters now. So gonna go for the cross chop. Are they gonna go for a second one? They are. Okay, they're gonna go for it. I think, I don't know if we got a free mud shot there or not, but gonna go for another cross chop here. And opponent is just gonna go straight for this. So I wonder if they have something potentially. I would say they have a steel type in the back, but I mean it makes sense, right, to have some kind of flyer protection. But it's gonna opt to go down both shields though, and then the Whiscash is actually gonna be able to outpace. Oh, has a Beedrill in the back. Okay, so the Beedrill has to basically poison jab down. I'm gonna go for the Mud Bomb here. But Beedrill carrying energy in against Mandibuzz, I think you just swap to that, absorb all this energy, right? I mean Beedrill I guess could carry Sludge Bomb, but it's not gonna be very efficient against Mandibuzz. Okay, they go for the X Scissor, which does neutral damage, makes a lot of sense here. Aerial Ace will KO the Beedrill, so I expect to swap out here very soon. And we're gonna probably see the anti-flyer here come in at some point. Oh, it's a Nidoqueen. Okay. It's not my choice of anti-flyer, but you're just gonna nuke this thing, right? With okay. Goodbye, Nidoqueen. Okay, gonna take the Poison Fang here. No reason to show right there, was way too fast. Gonna overfarm by a lot as the opponent has given information away. Gonna throw the Avalanche here, and you should be able to get to an Avalanche against this Beedrill. Okay, this is probably X Scissor, but you shield to be safe anyways. Alright, so gonna get to the Avalanche here. Frostlass, another beast of a Pokemon here, being able to take that out. Very interesting team right there. 2 Pokemon weak to Whiscash in the back, so 6 swapping that forced the Machamp to stay in. They lost all their shields, which kind of made that situation. Ooh, picking up an Empoleon lead. Was that also Wikipedia Go? So shout out to Ricky right there. So picking up an Empoleon lead. Empoleon kind of beats Frostlass and beats Mandibuzz as well, so kind of interesting here, but does opt to bring in the Machamp. Machamp does very well against Mandibuzz if shields are invested, but okay. Okay, Aerial Ace does a lot, but it's actually a Snarl Mandibuzz, so I'm not sure what Ricky's going for here. Okay, it's gonna go for the 1 shield. So do we shield this up as well? Okay, we do. So we definitely don't want to see the Empoleon, but this kind of exposes us a lot though, because the Whiscash, it's gonna do well with the mud bombs, but it doesn't really want to take these hydro cannons here. Oof, okay. But Champion's gonna win the 2 shield right here. Not a great situation, but doesn't have energy, right? So you can bring in Frost Blast and farm down maybe. Okay, we do. Gonna have to throw a Shadow Ball here. You do get to the Shadow Ball now because, oh, gonna bank one and swap out. This Hydro Cannon will do a good chunk of damage to Whiscash. So let's see what happens here. Gonna get to the Mud Bomb here. Oh, they're gonna stay in. Why are they staying in? Oh my god. They're gonna farm. Okay, they're gonna farm up. Oh, it's a Nidoqueen. Let's go. Let's go. You can get this low enough too and just farm down and Shadow Ball, right? This is really good. Okay. Oh, this is not fantastic though. They could potentially waterfall down. No, they're too low. Oh man, okay. That made a lot more sense once it. So Whiscash actually being kind of MVP right there. So okay, opponent gets a bad lead and swaps into Dugong. This is not a counter for Frostlass, but unlike Lapras, I think the cheapest move is 5 and 4 Ice Shards, so gonna be able to pace very well with this Frostlass here. And Icy Wind is not gonna do a whole lot of damage here. I guess they could throw Water Pulse. Water Pulse is a terrible move though, so I don't know why they would do that. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. This will deal a sizable chunk, but they double shield their Dugong. Okay. Something really doesn't want to see it, but here's the thing: the opponent doesn't realize that the whole team beats Nidoqueen too. So that's really nice. So we're gonna bring in the Whiscash here. Is the sensible one. There's no reason I think to stay in with the Frostlass because you're double debuffed. So even if you do get to the moves, you're gonna slowly get outvalued. So that's kind of nice though. It kind of punishes the swapped in Dugong. Because you can just kind of clear the debuffs and remove them. Is going to go for as much energy as possible for the next Icy Wind. So that's really nice. Going to go for this debuff Mud Bomb. And then you're going to hit the next one here. This is CMP tie. Probably want to shield this one because you're going to get a little bit too low. And going to overfarm by a little bit. And then throw a Mud Bomb here. This probably takes out the Dugong, or at least comes very close. Okay, and okay, very nice. So gets the extra mud shot through. Now the opponent's in a really bad spot. Oh, they have a Lickitung too. Okay, this game is pretty over, especially because now you're drawing back out the Nidoqueen. So, although I kind of liked the Lickitung versus the Mana Buzz matchup, but didn't want to get licked down. Makes a lot of sense. And the Whiscash was debuffed, so you do have a ton of energy on this Whiscash as well as this Frostlass as well. So yeah, and this Mana Buzz is gonna go to town here. Nidoqueen, not helpless per se, but you would definitely want some shields if you're the Nidoqueen to be able to handle the Mana Buzz. Gonna take this Poison Fang. Okay, take the Poison Fang here. Gonna snarl all the way down. Hit him with the Foul Play here. Those licks are actually doing a significant amount of damage now that we've been debuffed. So gonna hit it with the Foul Play. Probably swap. Okay, swaps in the Frostlass. That is okay. Absorbing the energy, which is fine here. Gonna probably just okay. Gonna no shield this. Oh, might get licked down though. Okay. Oh, this is tough. Not sure how. Oh, we have the Blizzard banked on the Whiscash. This is gonna do quite a bit of damage though. Lickitung forced to. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. We're gonna shield this here for sure, and then Lickitung has to get to or they have to commit to the lick down actually to be able to do significant damage. But man, Whiscash just so fast in the Mud Bombs that is gonna be able to KO it, and that's gonna be a GG right there. So very interesting battles. Oh, and we're actually finished with the battles right there. So that's gonna wrap it up, guys. Gonna shut this off real quick, but yeah, that's gonna wrap up the battles for this video. So once again, Taylor, hope you're having a good time in recovery, and thank you so much for inviting me on to cast your battles. And I guess I'll just do my usual sign off. If you like this content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I guess some other creator will see you in the next video. Peace out.